Boy, I am absolutely pissed. Absolutely pissed. These rent boys here. Yeah, they played well. We were absolutely shit. But come on, before I rant on, smash a like, leave your say in the comments section. Let's move on. So, in the end, it finished. Tottenham Hotspur 0. Chelsea 1.
Get in there.
Honestly, I am so pissed off. Yet again, our boys made us very, very, how can I put it?
Embarrassing.
Ashamed. Our best player on that pitch today was Hugo Lloris. If it weren't for him, boy, they could have bagged probably another 5 goals. Probably a little bit more than that. But, you know, I don't want to over-exaggerate. But honestly, terrible, embarrassing, pathetic, you name it, we were absolutely terrible. We were shit. From start to finish. Honestly. But that dire incident to give these rent boys the penalty, what was he doing? Ben Davies, I'm a bit half and half with him today because he was useless. Yes, don't get me wrong, he was useless, but at the same time he was isolated, especially in that first half. He was very, very isolated. That he was getting the ball, none of the players were coming in to help support. It's like, who do I pass to? So he loses it. So he hasn't really got much of an option, has he? Honestly. Other than that, the defence was shocking anyway, because when he was receiving the ball, as in the likes of Alnavald, Serge Aurier, they were too slow. It's like, do we want to be here today? Like, come on, man. What the fuck? You're playing a big game. You got to be moving. You want the 3 points. You got to be hungry for this. Not just, we just pass it here, do this, do that. Nah, less of that. Come on. Honestly. Boring. But, you carry on have your say. And I'll say a bit more in a minute. You know what I mean?
Well, first of all, to them Tottenham supporters out there, obviously, I can understand you must be frustrated, embarrassing. Being at home as well, But I'll tell you one thing, we made it look so easy tonight.
Very easy.
The way we played, we dominated the whole game. Honestly, I didn't expect this one bit, to be honest. I thought it would be end to end, it'd be a tight game, but unfortunate if it weren't, like you say, if it weren't for what Flicks was saying about Lloris, maybe we would have won probably 5-6-0.
Definitely.
I mean, we was threatening tonight all over the pitch. It's just unreal. But for me, I'm not complaining. 3 points in the bag for us. A good win for us. And we move on. But I thought our guys and that played well tonight. Obviously, Werner couldn't score, but it was great to see all of us dug in deep and got a great performance. But for Tottenham, I don't know what's going on at the moment, but for Mourinho, big game like this, you should be starting Gareth Bale. There's no excuses.
Thank you.
And to leave him on the bench, well, that's your fault, to be honest, Jose, because this is what I mean. You're not the special one no more, because big games like this, you should be putting your best players on the pitch. I was surprised Lucas Moura didn't start, really. But with us, we had all our players apart from Havertz tonight, and we had a solid bench. But it was bad to see, obviously, Thiago Silva go off with an injury, because he had a blinding game up to that point. But, he was lucky tonight, Spurs, because I reckon it would have been 5 or 6 goals, but 1-0.
Definitely. We were lucky.
I mean, 1-0 for...
We were.
I mean, 1-0 for us, it feels like a defeat, because we dominated the whole game. We should have had more goals than that. But we take the win, we take the clean sheet. So, that's all I want to say.
Well, now I'm going to carry on and have my rant, because I am pissed. I am so pissed. A lot of people are saying Jose out. Yeah. I get what you mean, innit? Because, we've been embarrassing for the past 2 or 3 games now. Hang on, go on. Say your last thing, innit?
Right, that about obviously Jose. Some Tottenham fans want Jose out. I'll tell you one thing, right? You can't exactly say get Jose out because if it was another manager in the dugout for Spurs, then yeah, maybe get him out. But because it's Jose, you ain't won a trophy yet. So if you're gonna get a trophy, the luckiest manager to have at the moment would probably be Jose Mourinho. I mean, you've got someone in charge really on paper that you've got a chance of winning a trophy after 13 years. So those guys out there that are saying Jose out, then think again.
Thank you. Right. Before I forget, because he's just rattled my brains when he said that. These people saying Jose out, less of that. I get what you mean because it's embarrassing. And this is not the Tottenham we've seen for a very, very long time. But if you boys and girls out there remember rightly, we're going back a year ago now. Just before Poch got the boot, thanks to Daniel Levy and co. What was it Poch said? We need a rebuild. And look what's happened. We need to rebuild. You know what I mean? So you can't put all the blame on Jose. So at the end of the day, it's half and half. Yes, Jose has got it wrong with the lineup, the tactics once again. When I say Jose's fault, he said it as well. Gareth Bale. I've said it time and time again. I'm sick and tired. It bores me to death. Gareth Bale doesn't need to be on the wing anymore. Just put him behind the striker. Put him behind Vinny. Because he is one player to give Vinny service. And Vinny was very, very isolated today. He got diddly Scott today. I actually felt sorry for him. This was his chance. This was his chance to shine whilst Kane is still out injured. And it didn't happen. I felt sorry for Vinny massively. Sonny as well. He had his chances, but yet again, isolated. Very isolated. The players to blame. Defence, they were too slow, too sloppy at the back. You've got to be pushing. They've got to be hungry. The midfield, a part of that midfield. Pierre Højbjerg, Tongi and Dembele again. For me, they were good. But at the end of the day, it's just, there was isolated. There was no movement, no quick movement. Eric Lamela came on, when he came on at the start, I'm like, bloody hell, we're doing it yet again. He's coming on, Gareth Bale's on the bench. But, hats off to him. Eric Lamela played well. With the time he had on that pitch, he looked hungry. He looked like he wanted to do something for the boys to at least get a goal. But come on, I don't know how much more of this nonsense I can take. And to think we got West Brom on the weekend, boy. I don't even want to go there because I'm dreading to think what the score's going to be. I don't want to go there because it's going to piss me off. It's going to piss me off. And to think this is what our 6th defeat now, we're catching up with the Gunners. And it's not looking pretty. Not looking pretty. They're like 2 points behind us now. And it was only 2 months ago we was like near enough 20 points clear of them. We're an absolute laughing stock. Absolute laughing stock. And to think we've got a final coming up in 2 months' time. We're going to lose it because City, they're flying at the moment. I hope I'm wrong because it's been 13 years since we had a trophy and I don't want no more of this nonsense. Them boys, Jose, everyone, they all need to kick up the arse. Start performing as of Sunday when we got West Brom. Hang on, but when we got West Brom, because after that one, boy, we got the 5th round FA Cup. And I don't want to be going out that one. I want the FA Cup. The FA Cup is a lot. But Everton, they're going to be no pushover, especially playing at Goodison. It's going to be a very tough day in the office because, Everton, I can't even get my words out because I'm so pissed off. But Everton, you know what I mean? I just think what they're thinking, right? They're probably laughing. They're probably laughing. The likes of Kelvin Lewin. They've got some classy players. Richarlison, that's it. Richarlison, they got some classy players. And the way we're playing right now, they're going to smash us. We were very, very lucky to come out with a 1-0 defeat tonight. But boy, we have got to move on from this ASAP. The likes of Dele, I actually can't wait and pray that Dele Alli comes back into that Spurs squad, because I'm dreading to think what he's thinking right now. Yet again, sitting at home, seeing us boys perform like that. Sergio Reguilon, what's he thinking? What is he thinking? There's rumours he's going back to Real Madrid. Hopefully not, because he's someone we need. Reguilon, Dele, Gareth Bale needs to be in that squad, not sitting on the bench. Gio Lo Celso, another player we need who's out injured. Harry Kane, out injured. So it's not looking good, boys and girls. But boy, we have to move on from this ASAP, because we're an absolute laughing stock, and it's not good. Not good. Not good. And the way things are going, boy, my brown hair will be grey soon, and it's not good, boy. It's not good. That's all I'm going to say, because I'm going to start swearing in a minute, and I don't want to be doing that on YouTube, you know what I mean? So, have your say in the comment section. Jose in or Jose out? Have your say. That's all I'm going to say. Any more words before we lock off?
Yeah, also, obviously about Spurs and Tottenham fans, obviously. Personally, I think about obviously with Jose Mourinho, you can't exactly blame Jose for all this, to be fair, tonight's performance. You've got to blame the players on the pitch that need to wake up. I mean, I'm only saying this, obviously, because he was with Chelsea. He's been with us twice. And when he's been with Chelsea, I've never seen Chelsea play like that under Jose. So, technically, you can't really blame Jose. You got to blame the players on the pitch who's playing football.
Simple
they
as.
need to wake up a bit.
Simple as.
Because that's not a Jose
Simple
team
as.
tonight, and that's not Jose Mourinho's
Simple
fault.
as. It works both ways. Both ways. You know what I mean?
Two reasons I can see where Jose's doing, obviously leaving Bale and Lucas Moore on the bench, because that's Jose's way. But secondly, you need to put your best players on the pitch against like likes of us, Man City example, the big teams. But there's no excuses, because you've done well against Man City at home. You've done well against Arsenal at home. You slaughtered Man United away from home. But with us tonight, it's not because of us. You didn't even turn up. You didn't even bother playing.
We weren't there.
And you can't blame Jose. At the end of the day, them players on the pitch need to wake up. And I think players like Sissoko and Højbjerg tonight was shit.
Not Højbjerg.
Højbjerg didn't do nothing tonight. I can't see what he did. He didn't really do much, did he?
Yeah.
He was quiet. Look at Son and...
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Son was quiet. Vinicius.
Højbjerg has more of a game than that. I've seen him. He's normally better than what he was tonight. To me, he looked quiet.
Yeah. That's because it had a massive effect. It had a massive effect. It's like what I'm getting at. The defence, the back four, they were too slow to push up. This is when Pierre Højbjerg collects the ball. You know what I mean? Start moving up the pitch. You start travelling. Hang on. You start travelling. Yeah? Tanguy Ndombele. Isolated. Vinicius. This is what I'm getting at now. Certain players were isolated. Sonny, isolated. Tanguy Ndombele. He's too much in that middle. There was no support. No support. Vinicius, I keep saying it. Isolated. Sonny, isolated. Not good. But that's what I'm going to say now, because my hair's going to go grey very soon. And come on. I don't want that yet. And this is what Tottenham are doing to me right now. You're stressing me to the poxy max. And I'm sick and tired of it. To think we got West Brom next. Boy. If we lose that, I really don't know. But the way things are going, I said it earlier. On Insta Live, I said it earlier. I said to someone on there, I can see a 1-1 draw coming, and we'll lose midweek against Everton. Trust me. Mark my words on that one. I hope I'm wrong. Honestly, don't get me wrong. I actually hope I'm wrong, because we need to bounce back ASAP as of Sunday on the weekend.
No, you should beat West Brom. If you don't beat West Brom, then there's Robbie there. You got
exactly.
To beat West Brom. You got to beat West
exactly.
Brom.
Exactly.
If you don't beat West Brom, then I'll take it seriously.
Exactly.
This ain't great.
Exactly. But that's enough from me and enough from the rent boy here. They won today, and we just look like a pile of shit, because we are. So I'm out.
Chelsea.
I'm out in a bit.
See you next time.